Holding very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. The Beira Rio here in the southern Brazilian city of Porto Alegre really is a giant bear pit of a stadium. So we're up and running. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Alessandro Costa, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Well, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game. And
it's Snyder! Wonderful!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Ronaldinho. Bahia leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. And here's Chiesa. Cristiano Ronaldo. Shapes to shoot! That's really well cleared, and he's quick to snatch it back. Ronaldinho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end... Oh, shooting chance! Taken with style, and once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Tar did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Ronaldinho! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Pirlo goes short. Bahia are looking to go forward now. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And it's Snyder. Snyder charging forward, the ball at his feet. It's Snyder! Can he spark a counter here? Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Foot in. Pull it. Oh, great ball. Hits one! Goal! Bahia! Into the lead once more. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Bahia go into the lead. Ronaldinho. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Griezmann. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, they can break here. Chiesa. Griezmann. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Messi. He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, nice touch. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Griezmann with an air of confidence about him. A certain... Haaland! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's intervened well there. And that is a little undercooked. Davids. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Messi. Davids. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Schneider. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Tar calmly anticipates. And here's Hullet. Oh, that's a fine interception. And there's the end of the first half. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2-1. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Bahia have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho has got himself a free kick. They're taking a moment to consider their options. That is a brilliant interception. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Beckenbauer. Hullet could move up a gear here. Davids. And here's Chiesa. Has a look and plays it forward. Messi. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And the finish! It's there! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Davids. So we've reached the hour mark. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Messi. Oh, he's bustling through here. It's a lovely, neat pass. Schneider on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a 3rd.
He looks a really hungry player right now.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Chiesa! Oh, that's a key interception. Schneider. Now Griezmann. Looking for the runner. Now it's Chiesa. He's got the shot away! He has done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well, that's Cantona!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substituição em andamento.
Davids. And here's Mohamed Salah. Gets his pass. Now the finish! Cleared without complication.
Bahia are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible... Messi is fouled. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Sensational save! It's their second corner of the game. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Messi.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Has a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Just eases him off the ball. And that has left him in a heap. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bahia are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is so...
Cantona! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, super ball. Beckham! And the lead stays intact, just.
Beckham is looking pretty upset with himself. It should have been a leveller.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Cantona. Pull it. Tries a shot! It's loose and... Oh, what has happened here? In for the pieces!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Teremos 3
And it's
minutos
Beckham.
de acréscimo.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Messi. Davids. Now it's Deco. That looks a good ball through. He's picked his way through. Beckenbauer. Van der Vaart. Mohamed Salah. Beckham. This might spell decent hit! He scores! They have stolen level at the last! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish.
So that's it. It is all over. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
They certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of...
Oh, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. The Beira Rio here in the southern Brazilian city of Porto Alegre really is a giant bear pit of a stadium. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Bobs him off it and wins back the ball. Gets his pass away. Oh, he's been flattened there. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Picked out brilliant. Hits one. And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Griezmann, closing in on, it's Griezmann! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Haaland.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Gullit. Good read, needed to be. Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Neymar. He's picked his way through. And through to the goalkeeper. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Sneijder. He's beaten the last man. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he? This is about as perfect a free-kick position as you could wish for.
Sneijder ready to try one. Griezmann! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Now it's Gullit. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Looking for options for movement.
Bahia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ronaldinho. Griezmann. Sneijder. Gullit. Sneijder. Pirlo has been caught there, it's a foul. Now that looks a decent ball. And here's Messi. Ronaldinho. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately Neymar! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Romario, and it's Neymar, and he's found a way past. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Haaland! Griezmann. And the pass is intercepted. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And that's really well manoeuvred. Davids.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he welcomes it in. He has found the way. Real chance! And yes, it's there! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Davids. And here's from Mario.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Skillfully cut out, he is... Decent hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And this could be the final action of the first half. That's a lovely, neat pass. Davids. And it's Ronaldinho. And there's green grass ahead of him. It's anyone's ball now. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Dentro de instantes, mais 45 minutos de jogo.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Oh, Waters! He's got the shot away! They've done it! The second half off to a spectacular start. Bahia get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Can he finish? It's loose and, oh, he's been caught napping. It's a mighty effort. And he hits the net. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
This has become one superb game of football.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Messi. Now it's Neymar.
This is the time you need that pace.
Engages and forces him off the ball. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Davids. Bahia looking to pass their way through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Pirlo. Oh, that's fabulous. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's quick to get it clear again. Now, what about a counter-attack? And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 18. Camisa 22. Neymar. Camisa 13. Ronaldinho. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 4. Camisa 20.
He saw the danger and he went crashing it. There's the hit! Goal! Bahia! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Bahia go into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in.
And a shot! Quality ball. Chance here to counter. Good running, strong and purposeful. Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! No mistake! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 21.
But there's going to be another change here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Nunez! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Bahia have their third corner. Climbs up big! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Davids driving forward. Nice sequence of passes this. And the counter is on. Deco. And here's Hullet. Chiesa.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Cantona. Aimed beyond the defence. Nunez. Nunez! And that would have won it.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Davids. Nunez. And it's Messi. And he's been shifted off it. Deco. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Cristiano Ronaldo. Chiesa. The final 5 minutes. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Hullet. Stood up well to him there. And he's heaved it away. Van Dijk can get it clear. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Messi. Big chance! Bahia are looking to go forward now. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Foram indicados 6 minutos de
Chiesa.
acréscimo.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Beckham. Chiesa. Van der Vaart. Mohamed Salah looking to add to his goal. Beckham. Good, strong midfield running here.
That's going in strongly.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, they've got it again. Cantona. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And that's that. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Well, how will we look back on that?
What a game, what a show of character. It wasn't looking good at one stage, it was quite flat in the first 45 minutes. But that's it.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. There really is no noise like Sao Paulo noise, no heat like Sao Paulo heat. A game here has always been something, and boy, this truly is something. The action has already started. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Griezmann. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Schneider. Griezmann. And he's had a hit!
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pass somewhat off target. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. The Dutch have a great heritage of producing some of the most talented strikers, and this one has it all.
The one and only Marco van Basten.
A scorer of outrageous goals.
Have you played against him, Jim?
No, maybe just as well.
And it's Van Basten. And he's had it nicked away. Aim forwards. Bahia have reclaimed it, and that is a little undercooked. Messi, chance here to counter. He is through here. That is ended up in no man's land. That's good running with the ball. Schneider. Lovely feet. That is good strength. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Ronaldinho. So we're still where we started right now. Pull it. And the ball's come loose here. And again. That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Van Basten. Chiesa. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the counter is on. Oh, it's Van Basten. Ronaldinho. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that is as far as they're going to go. Chiesa! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Haaland, he's going for goal! Oh, just wide.
Haaland nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
And here's Chiesa. Oh, it's Van Basten.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were...
Has a go!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Good spot, he's... Decent hit! That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. Chiesa does really well to win the ball there. Gullit was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And here's Griezmann. Can he finish? Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Beckenbauer cuts it out. He's looking for the runner here. Deco. Now it's Van Basten. Ronaldinho. Brilliantly cut out. Beckenbauer gets it clear. Schneider.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Messi. Now it's Deco. Messi. He's got away. Well read. And the danger is averted. Griezmann. He can run onto that. Gullit. He's in and the shot! Haaland gets flagged offside. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So there was the first half.
Bahia ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. Here we go again then.
Bahia are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And here's Messi. And Messi! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Van Basten with a definite foul there. Deco. Chiesa. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And smartly reclaimed. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Cleared away.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, it's terribly wayward. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Schneider. Now it's Gullit. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Bahia given another corner. Bahia have their second corner now. Deftly away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Van Basten. Messi. Oh, Deco! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Deco brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
público
Almost
presente
an hour
na
gone.
partida de hoje. 71.898 espectadores.
Now it's Messi. And Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Bahia have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Oh, this looks sharp.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Chiesa. Davids, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Davids powering forward here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, just skips, and the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in! There is the breakthrough! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 13.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Camisa 20.
A 1-0 lead established.
Camisa 12.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 22.
That's a look and plays it forward.
Neymar.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, that's well spotted. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
And he cuts out the supply. And here's Del Piero. The referee's awarded a free kick. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Great chance here to level it up. Messi! That has not gone well. And now the breakaway. Now it's Del Piero. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
So nearly the perfect ball. Bahia leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Oh, given offside once more. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Neymar. Aimed beyond the defence. No way through there.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Bahia close now to seeing this one through to the end. And it's Del Piero. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, they can break here. He's in plenty of space here. He's in a good position here. Up he goes! They want to be quick to recover this. Neymar.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de
Just
acréscimo.
eases him off the ball. Time added on 4 minutes. Guti, and he was quick to react. That is good alertness. Messi. Cannavaro is there to clear. It's a pretty loose pass. And we're done. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
So just time for me to... Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. And it's Xavi.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Neymar. Shot control! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Bahia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And it's Xavi. It's Xavi! And that has fair fizzed.
Oh, the contact was as crisp as it comes. The direction was the issue.
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Alexander-Arnold. Couldn't squeeze it through. No way through. Valverde. Decent ball. He's got the shot away! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He'll try from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
And it's Neymar. He's been picked out, and he's got the shapes to shoot! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that goal has got the whole stadium rocking here. This is exactly the kind of atmosphere the players should feed off now.
That has not gone well. Now it's Haaland, and he's away. Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Aims beyond the defence. Donnarumma can pick that up. Bahia leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And here's Messi. Keeper has taken decisive action. It's a pretty loose pass. Beckham. And here's Hullet. Messi. Short changes him with that pass. And here's Hullet. And Hullet!
Hullet really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
He could be in here. Closing in on goal. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Hullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's played him through. Valverde. Schneider. Hullet. Now it's Haaland. He's found a way through.
Might want to be careful there.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a... Has a go! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked.
There's the hit! And it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
A case now of complete control.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Neymar in acres of space out wide. Davids. Bahia have scored 2 quick goals here. Schneider. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Big header! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.